Howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another new form event with me, your host, Brandon Groce, and our amazing co-founder, Kole Jain. We want to welcome you guys to yet another new form monthly challenge. We have had over 70 submissions in this month's amazing theme. This month's amazing theme was holiday themed because we are ending the year. It is December, and I'm so excited for, Kole, I feel like we've had so many submissions throughout the entire year. I feel like almost every month has been somewhere between 50. We've even had like 250 some months. It's been a very crazy year.
I bet we've had over 1,000 submissions throughout the whole year. It's crazy to think about.
It's been awesome. And I also want to say hi to you guys in the chat. We have Maeve in the chat. What's going on? Someone in the chat asked, Luigi? Maybe. Possibly. But I just wanted to say hi to you guys both on Instagram and on YouTube. And I wanted to let you guys know that the works that we have here today are absolutely stunning. We're going to show some honorable mentions as well as our third, second, and first place winners. And on top of that, our top Wix Studio site. Again, if you guys don't recall, each and every month we have a challenge theme. This month, if you guys are new, we have a challenge where the prize pool is over $2,000. So top Wix Studio site is 1,500. First place, and again, if you guys are new to the challenge, we have a placeholder for essentially what we're trying to get people to do is learn how to use, as a designer, as a non-technical person, how to build things using no code in Wix Studio. Meaning, and first off, why we're doing this is because we're in the age of AI. We are in a place where a lot of the skills as product designers, UI, UX designers, a lot of those things are getting pushed to technology, and we're trying to give you guys knowledge and skill sets and platforms that we use as designers to help us launch the things that we design in a matter of hours and or days versus trying to send our clients and or the people that we work with a Figma file. So with that being said, going back to our challenges, first place, they get $250 or $250. Second place after that is $150, and third place is $50. In the first to third place, they don't have to be Wix Studio, but we just want to incorporate all of design. So we leave the top 1,500 for the people who are building in Wix Studio and who try to get started using that platform. We're trying to really incentivize you guys to learn how to use AI to your benefit as designers. And for the first, second, and third place realm, we're allowing anything. You guys can build in Figma, Wix Studio, Adobe XD if you guys desire, Sketch, doesn't matter, any other platform, because we're trying to just get you guys out of the nitty-gritty of day-to-day work and build something that you guys enjoy based on our themes. So with that being said, I just want to say we got Runway in the chat saying glad to be here. I also see Yas, what's going on? I'm glad I discovered new form this year. Awesome. And what's happening, guys? I'm excited. We have some nail biting in the chat. All right, so what we're gonna do here today is first off, as usual, we're gonna go through some of our honorable mentions, take a peek. Kole and I are going to give some commentary, and then we'll take a look at our third place, second place, first place, and then our top Wix Studio submission. So we would love to hear you guys in the chat, but also because we are live on like 3 different platforms, we're on YouTube right now and 2 Instagram accounts. If you guys want to watch this live with us on YouTube, where you guys can see the full breadth of the work, comment in the live chat YouTube. We'll send you an automatic DM to the YouTube live. And if you guys want to join new form because it sounds cool, put join in the chat on Instagram. We'll send you an automatic DM there. If you guys are over here on YouTube, you guys are probably part of the community. You're probably some of the competitors. So we're glad to have you guys here. Hey Nadia, what's going on? Okay, with that being said, we're also watching chat mainly on YouTube. It's easier to centralize our eyes. So if you guys want to watch on YouTube, have a conversation with us. Again, if you're on Instagram, comment YouTube. We'll send you an automatic DM. All right, I feel like I need some water. Kole, how have you felt about this month's challenge?
You did great, Brandon. Yeah, there were a ton of great submissions. A lot of advent calendars, actually. And I'd like to see it. So let's hop into some honorable mentions and check it out.
Awesome. All right, so first off, we're going to share our screen. We're going to get into the honorable mentions. And ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you guys would like feedback on these, and we try our best to get you guys feedback. So if you guys did do or are a competitor and you want feedback, please use our Discord. We have a feedback section where if you want our team to give you feedback on what it is that you produced, use our Discord community, and we have a channel called feedback. Just put it in there, and our amazing guy Vivek will give you guys some feedback on what it is that you produce. All right, let's get some screen sharing going on.
Let's do it.
All righty. And again, guys, if you want, we're going to go through honorable mentions first, and let me go through here first. So honorable mentions, we'll take a quick look, and our first honorable mention is Gabriel. I believe, yep, Gabriel, and let me see, this is iBetterLex. That's their Instagram handle. The last name, let me see, I can never get the last name, but Gabriel, we got you. So we got Santa's Gift Quest. So Kole, what was your favorite bit about this honorable mention here as I scroll down?
I think the part that you're scrolling through right now, the kind of how the trees move in and that parallax effect. It used to be really common a couple of years ago, the whole parallax deal, but I guess we don't see it too much anymore. So I like that. I liked all the animation, the scroll effects. Yeah, it was a very interactive website for sure, Gabriel.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the reasons that we also, not saying this is about Gabriel at all, but one of the things that we really try to push, as I mentioned before, is we like to see you guys using no code or AI tools that allow you to build real things using no code and AI. Wix Studio allows you to do that, and a lot of the designers that are in our community, they're using this tool for the first time, and we love to see how creative that they get within the tool. Honestly, my favorite thing, just, I know it's a small thing, but it brings a lot of joy to my eye, and I know there's a lot of cool things going on the screen here, but I just love the hat. on the Discord. I think it's a fun moment. But I love, Gabriel, how you've used a lot of the, the interactivity in Wix Studio. And if you're in the chat here, hey, what's going on, Gabriel? Gabriel's in the chat. Howdy doody, my friend.
Gabriel.
How did you like using the animations tools in Wix Studio? How did you feel about that? Because it seems like you had a really, like, a lot of the things that you used here, literally in every section as we scroll back, used a lot.
Yeah. I like the playing cards that we just went past. Those were a unique touch.
This is honestly my favorite section. The cards.
Those are nice.
As well as this here, where we have some nice video going on in the back. Some 3D. Yeah. These scroll effects are pretty cool.
No, agreed.
So Gabriel, beautiful work, my friend.
Yeah. Fantastic job.
And up next we have, let me see, Beatrice, what's going on? Howdy doody. Let me see. We have up next for honorable mentions, we have Oscar Dykman. So let me go ahead and pull this up. We have, and I'm going to refresh some of these because I feel like some of these have some loading animations that we might be missing. That's what I thought. Do. There we go. Yeah, so let's, ooh, that was sweet.
That was sweet. I mean, this, we were just asking for one section. A lot of people went ahead and did more, but this one I think is only 2 sections. What I love is the coffee bag mock-up with the New Form logo on it. Amazing. I love that. That was just really cool. So I wanted to highlight that as a notable mention in here.
Yeah, you guys really know how to like make it so that we're like, oh, got the logo, we got to pick it.
Schmooze your way in, yeah.
Yeah, but great color pick. Love the typography. Love the fact that you used New Form in some way. Definitely brownie points there. I love the swinging of the ornaments, the 3D. This is beautiful.
And I gotta say, the text with the coffee bag right on top of it, that's a neat effect right there. I do like that. Yeah. That was
some layering.
You put that composition together well.
Yeah, it's like the holiday blend, the 3D assets, and then that swinging, this swinging ornament here really gives a nice depth to the page.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this was really awesome, Oscar, and I think this was also really challenging, as Kole said, where we were asking for, and also we love that you guys made it a little complex. We were asking for one session. You guys always give more than that, so I really appreciate what you guys do. Actually, out of curiosity, if Oscar is in the chat, let us know how you were able to, what you did to produce this. We would really love to know how that was done.
I love it when we get designs like this, and I'm like, how did they do that? That's how you know you're moving in the right direction, Oscar. So great work.
Yeah, and let us know in the chat. We're gonna try to peer what you guys are saying over on the Instagram side of things. But in the chat, let us know what your favorite is as well. And also in the chat, let us know if you are a competitor, if you are somebody that submitted something this week or this month rather. Our next honorable mention is Anna Costina. Let me see. Anna Costina. Happy New Year. Start the game to find the eagle-eyed friend on the team. So Kole, what was your favorite bit? Your favorite bit? You know what? First of all, before we even talk, I love this sort of style of like the 3D but cartoony animations. I just love the. I feel like this is definitely a trend in illustration or just the type of design assets that are being used. But anyways, Kole, what was your favorite bit about this?
So I picked this as the notable mention, or I guess we did, because the game in here, it's really hard actually. So there's a couple different levels to it. First one that you can see right now is choosing the correct color. And so like Brandon's showing, it'll turn red if it's wrong, and it'll turn green if it's right. So go to the blue one, the third or the fourth blue one in, Brandon. Yeah, there you go. And that one, that'll turn green. So this was really hard. And if we scroll down, it gets even harder. So I just wanted to have some fun, throw this one in there, and yeah, show off her work.
Yeah, I think I really like. Yeah, go ahead.
No. I was just saying, I think that you got the right one there.
Yeah, I think I feel like it's totally this one. You guys be like, you're not a designer. If I get this one thing wrong, everybody's gonna jump off screen.
The non-square is really hard. I got it wrong all the times before I got it right.
That's awesome. And we also have a Maeve. We all know that you're a competitor. Thank you for showing up. And Jain, and I apologize if that is not how you pronounce your name, but a new competitor. Welcome. And let me see. Jain, what did you? Let me see. Maybe we'll pop up since. Jain, maybe we'll take, since you're here, maybe we'll pop up your thing on the list here, and after we go through everything, because we got to show some love for the people who actually showed up too. Depends on our time. All right, find the non-square. You know what? I'm actually just gonna end up playing this entire game while we're here. Let's continue to go through. What a tiring year it has been. Has been an exhausting year for all of us. See you in the new year, standing tall. This was just great narrative-wise. From the games to the narrative, I think this was beautifully done. So Anna, great job.
It was really funny. And on a side note, Brandon, I found Jain, so if you want to pop that up, and put it in the spreadsheet. Yeah.
All right, all right, cool. Yeah, let's put that. Did you put it in the second sheet?
Yes, I did.
All right, I might need to refresh my thingy. Okay, Jain, we got you. We're gonna put you in there. But let's go through some of the rest of our honorable mentions, and then Jain, we got you. All right, up next, this is our fourth honorable mention. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Aliana, or is it Adriana? There's two names that we got here. Or Aliana Andrieva. Man, guys, I really need to be practicing these names beforehand. We just like you saw me with the last one, just spending so much time playing around with the designs. the names really taken. Yeah, but I think Aliana is the proper name.
I hope so. So cool. So this one we chose because I mean the Figma Smart Animate is just amazing here. So I think if you click it, it's all automatic. You don't actually need to do anything, Brandon. It'll scroll you through. It could be, I guess, slowed down a little bit, but the effects here, to have done this in Figma is just crazy. So I really like to see it, especially that first kind of animation through the wreath. I just loved that.
Yeah. You guys get really tricky with the Figma animations, guys. Every time we think we've topped what someone can do in Figma, you guys keep sending it back in each month. And it's just from assets to animation, from even including audio cues and all those things. Like you guys do an amazing job. So
Yeah.
Eliana, excellent work.
Great work. And we'll actually see. I think we got a couple more coming up here that have a very similar style in that you gotta click through, and it's very interactive in Figma.
All right, let me see. Oh wait, I got ahead of myself. Who is this? We have Raul Marquez. Okay, I was see what I mean, guys. When I see cool stuff, I'm like, oh, and it's a cat. The ADD be hitting. Okay,
Totally.
so Raul. Okay, let me reset this. First of all, the hover interactions, beautiful, sir.
I love that cat.
Live on Twitch, Purple Kitty. We start at 3 p.m.
Yeah, this was a really interesting idea. Like it was almost like our live streams, except live on Twitch instead of live on Instagram. Yeah.
And just, you know what? I really wish everybody was able to make it live to who submits to our challenge, because there's just so many amazing things that are produced that we have questions ourselves, to be honest with you.
We do. But I really like the illustrations in here as well, and yeah, it's just super interactive. They did a fantastic job here.
Like my question would be, because they have illustrations that are in a very specific style, I really wonder if they could like share with us in the live chat what their process was, because a lot of our submissions nowadays, people are using AI assets, which is totally fine. You're allowed to do that. But I would really love to know kind of what was their prompt process? How did they make sure that the illustrations were in the same, in the same style as everything else on each page?
Yeah. No, there's a lot we can learn from everyone who submits.
Yeah, so Raul, if you're out there, if you rewatch this, we're going to be messaging you a little bit later. We got some things to share with the community.
We got some questions.
We do. Brian says, can I pet the cat? I'm not sure. He meant cat. He said car. Maybe there was both. Maybe I missed it. But you can pet either, I'm sure. Just put your hand on the screen.
You may pet the cat.
Hey, Madalena. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. And let me see here. I'm actually going to put us full screen because I noticed that we were on the small screen, at least for those who are watching on YouTube. And we have... What?
Gotta give it the love it deserves.
Yeah. And then our next bit we have from Aratrika. I believe that is how you pronounce the name. And if it's not Aratrika, please let us know how it's properly pronounced, and we'll get you there. So we have, let's actually reset this so we can get the counter.
That's a lovely counter.
See. So let's begin. But Kole, go ahead and let us know your thoughts on this as we go through.
Yeah, so just like the one a little while ago, I think this one has some very loud music, Brandon. So heads up there. Yeah. But I just love that you got to click through it. I know that scroll effects on Figma are really difficult, like as in like you can't do them. So the clicking is kind of the only way to get scroll effects going here. And they just do a lovely job with it. I mean, everything, the composition, the actual interactions, they're just amazing. Even the illustrations in the background. I honestly don't know where people like they must be using AI, because these are just fantastic illustrations.
Yeah. It's a short time also to be... Yeah, we just have so many questions. Because what's it called? It's just such a short time to be able to put as, we'll ask for a section. Literally, guys, just think about this. We ask for a section and everybody's building like full on. Like I can see this being something that is very pricey to give to a client. So basically you guys are either really bored at work, really love us, or really itching to do something really creative, which you guys produce each and every month. So I thank you guys regardless, whether it's you really love us, whether it's boredom, or if it's just you're trying to build out a little bit more of your portfolio with something that you enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic job here, Aratrika.
All right. So now let me look for I know we had one more. Cole, I still don't see it in the oh, here it is. You have it as Jaylene's right here?
Yeah, I got it off to the side. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I just didn't see it in the... Ooh, all right. Jaylene, let's see what you got. We got the Coca-Cola company. And also, ladies and gentlemen, this is something we're not amazing. I mean, we're amazing, but we're always trying to do better. Okay? Yeah. And because you guys who do submit sometimes come to the live stream, while the people who are in our list for first, second, third, honorable mention, all that stuff, they might have won, but they're not here. We still want to be able to give love to the people who have not only submitted for the first time, joined the community for the first time. We want to get to know you. We want to know a little bit more about what you submitted. And if we have time to do that, we want to make sure that you feel as part of the community, showcase what it is you spent a ton of time on, go through it, maybe answer some questions that you guys have, and then we'll get to our first, second, and third place winners, and then the top Wix Studio. But we're trying to make this more so about the community versus just a select few who won some money. They're cool too, but we're all cool. So we're trying to better that experience. So Jaylene, since you're in the chat with us, what did you enjoy most about making this? And also, for those in the chat, a lot of people, just so we can set this distinction, a lot of people used Wix.com, which is Wix Classic. We want to show you guys how to use Wix Studio. So if you guys are not familiar, this is the platform that we are trying to share with you guys, because this is the tool that allows us to utilize AI, responsiveness, things like that.
Yeah.
This website's still dope, but we want to share with you guys and basically just clarify that Wix Studio is what we want to push you guys to do versus Wix Classic. Because Wix Classic, it's a little bit older, to do it yourself sort of platform, but it doesn't have the advanced tools, resources, responsiveness that we're trying to utilize. Maeve, we know you use Wix Studio. Beautiful work.
Thank you, Maeve.
Yes. Let me see. Ursak, what's going on, my friend? And I apologize if I butchered that name, my friend.
I think it was Urska.
Urska? So, guys, listen, the dyslexia and all that kind of stuff, just leave that to me. Leave that to me. Okay. So I'm trying to read Jaylene's. I loved creating the animations. When I found out the bottle could shake, I was so happy. If there was a way to make it shake and then explode, would be awesome.
That would be cool.
But we got Pop Fizz, a holiday, and Holiday Bliss. Share the magic, share the Coke. Join us for Share the Magic, Share the Coke, and help make a difference. For every Coca-Cola purchased, a portion of the proceeds will support the Bright Futures Fund, dedicated to providing resources and opportunity for underprivileged families. This is awesome. Got a little bit of video action going on.
Lovely.
More about Coca-Cola. We got some... Okay, this is for show. That's fine. We had a month. We don't need a full slider.
True. Oh, but that one works.
There we go.
Nice.
We got some products we can take a peek at. Explore other brands. You know what? I gotta give you some of that extra for that, because I really loved how the images came and slid on. Wait, hold on. I just learned something. Sprite is owned by Coca-Cola?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that for real? Oh, wow.
They own a lot.
The more you know. Listen, see, I'm learning a lot this challenge, guys. See, I think that's one of the things that we kind of undervalue here, or haven't really seen, or haven't taken advantage of, rather. Where everybody's making something so cool, and I feel like every challenge submission I look at, I learn something. I'm like, first of all, I didn't know you could do that. Second of all, I didn't know that was a thing, whether it's design related or not. There's just so much. That's really cool. Yeah. Jillian says, I learned that too. Gabriel, see, you guys just knew this stuff. I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Brian. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense, though.
The more you know, guys. All right. So, Jaylene, excellent work. And thank you guys for taking the time to do this challenge. And we're going to let you guys know what January's challenge, since you guys just, you so blessed us with your time here. You guys are going to be the first to know what the monthly challenge is for January after we go through the third, second, and first place winners, as well as the top Wix Studio. So, with
Let's
that
do
being
it.
said, let's get into our third place winner. We have, first off, we have Anastasia Abral. Anastasia Abral. Close? Maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Potentially?
No, that looks right.
Okay. It's hard to say.
We're sorry, guys,
right.
if we're butchering it.
I'm butchering everything today. And let me close all these really quick so we do not lose
down your
any of
computer.
our, yeah, so we don't slow that up in here. Okay. Let me refresh.
And then where'd the tree go?
And
There it is.
It just needed some time to load.
Yeah.
So we have Tree of Joy. This was built on Wix Studio, guys. This Christmas, let's spread joy and kindness to those who need it. I love using the tree as the pointer. It helps me read better. We invite you to donate and decorate our interactive Christmas tree with a virtual toy. Each ornament represents a gift of hope, love, and happiness for children in need. So, these were our last donations here. We can spin that tree 360, which is awesome.
I really like this one because it actually could totally be a thing, right? Like, if we scroll down, there's different tiers of donations, and when they donate, they get a light or an ornament or a big ornament. It was a really cool concept for sure, and I really just loved it. Plus, the 3D never hurts.
Yeah, and we can see they use spline for the 3D. That's what I wanted to know about those coffee grinds, if it was spline or not.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. We can donate and decorate.
Yeah.
Tiny Twinkles. Yeah. Oh, I love this experience.
So these are the different tiers. So Tiny Twinkles, then Shining Stars, and then there's one below, Season of Hope. Yes.
Oh, we gotta do the penguin. And from here, we can add our holiday message. Dear Santa Claus, and our letter. But this was excellent from like the color choices. I think the only thing that is very tiny, but I love this here as an aesthetic, but if this worked with the section, it definitely would have pulled everything together.
That would have been very cool.
That would have been excellent. But what we have here, this is very holiday-ish. I love the concept, really strong in concept, strong in design, and this just the interactivity, how we can click on things. There's motion, there's animation, there's 3D, there's scroll effects. You gotta love it. So this is what makes the top tier design, where you have all three of those things. The design concept is great, or excuse me, the design is great, the concept is excellent. It's like a real world thing, and then also the interactivity is awesome.
And underrated, but I love the dark green and the whatever, the cream or the brown color, or the gold. Yeah,
it's like really a good choice. It definitely feels holiday-ish and premium too.
It does. Yeah, great job.
I'm taking a peek at the chat really quick. I need to learn Wix and Spline at the same time. Yes, you do. We gotta get everybody. That's what I'm saying, guys. These challenges are a great way for you guys to pick up a new tool in a fun way. It doesn't really matter. These challenges are meant for beginners so that you guys can kind of figure out like a new tool while having fun. You know, we're trying to just incentivize people to get in, practice with the new tool that will help you survive the AI design apocalypse, so that you can actually be the designer and the deliverer of the final development or developed product. And as you guys do the challenges, as you play around with Wix Studio, whether you're doing our challenges or you're following along in our Figma to Wix Studio workshops to show you guys how to take your Figma files and actually turn them into real sites. Those events, as you guys know, with the challenge we have each month, but we also have Figma to Wix Studio events every month too, where we give you files, you follow along with us how to build them in it's already built for you in Figma, but how to translate those into Wix Studio. So if you guys are new here watching, that is definitely something you guys want to take advantage of so that you can start to build cool things like you see here. All right, you have anything to add to that, Kole? I'm sorry.
Just that I'm looking at this 3D tree now, and I'm like really starting to appreciate how difficult that probably was to build in Spline. So like really good job here, Anastasia. Like that's like nuts to build something like that, especially if it was your first go.
Oh, it's Beatrice in the chat. Oh, that's what you meant. I was reading a chat like I'm here through my wife's account, and I was like, wait, what? Okay, so howdy doody. Yeah, so you were saying,
Oh,
yeah, that makes a lot of
gotcha.
sense.
Okay. Sorry, I
But
wasn't. I
excellent
didn't
work.
put the names together.
Yeah, me neither, but I think I just got it in the chat. Okay, well, excellent job on third place, my friend. And we'll figure this out. This is something we can talk about in the community, and maybe we can address on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Cool.
Another thing, part of the community, guys, we don't just do challenges, we don't just do workshops. Every Tuesday and Wednesday we have a session. It won't be this week because it's holiday season, but every Tuesday and Wednesday we have a 1-hour session at 1 p.m. EST where you guys can show up, ask your questions about what you had challenges with, either in design or in Wix Studio specifically, and we help you out. All right, so in second place we have Udit, and let me go ahead and there's only one little iffy space here, but other than that, just sit back, enjoy the scroll, and gear up for the grandest food experience of the year. So first off, we got Hip Santa Claus, and while I'm scrolling, Kole, feel free to add your 2 cents about what your favorite bit about this is.
I just loved just the idea of it. So I think if I understand correctly, it's kind of this food event. Yeah, it's funny. And I think, Brendan, I don't know if you saw, but there is a cool loading animation. So if you do want to refresh so everyone can see, yeah, with the pictures that come in, that's a cool effect. I really like that. Now,
Very nice.
it is kind of cut off. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but I love the shirtless Santa, and Santa will cover everything, so just don't get full. Yeah, it was really, really funny. I laughed out loud literally the first time that I scrolled through this.
And my favorite part is the chicken. The nani. Like,
Yeah.
that is so random. I love it. Over 200
Yeah.
food joints.
I like just the scroll effects through here. Like, look at this. That's just brilliant. I love that. Yeah, that's crazy. And like, it's branded and built in a way that's unique, but also like could theoretically, like, it could be a real website, right? So we really liked it on that front.
Yeah, the interactivity is excellent. Like I could stay on this piece here forever. That and then the chicken.
Yeah.
Share your memories with us and win exciting gifts. I love the fact that basically it's not interactive as of right now, but the idea of being able to add to the photos of everybody else making the Christmas tree, like the concept of this is beautiful.
Really cool. Yeah.
Excellent job, Udit. And I think, Udit, this is your second or third Wix Studio site. So beautiful job, man. I know you're always competing with Figma, but I think this is the first time, or second or third time where you've really been upping your Wix Studio game, and like you really have the scrolling and the concepts down. But if you can just lock in, like for example, a couple of the, couple of the technical things here, we're figuring out why this space is here. Man, freaking golden first, if not top Wix Studio site. So again, beautiful job as our second place winner, my friend. That's $150 for you. And up next, and actually, I have a question for you guys at the end. Me and Kole were talking about it, but I would love to maybe have some of your input here, and maybe we'll just ask it in a poll in our Discord. Maybe probably ask about it in the Discord because I haven't asked Kole about if we should ask live.
I think I'm like 90% sure I know what you're about to ask, but
Okay.
go ahead and ask it if you really want
10%.
to.
We'll do it at the end after this. All right. So our first place, we have Raiski. So let me see. Let me pull Raiski's up right here.
And Moo, I'm mispronouncing it, but MUH Moo has won or has been on the podium at least several times.
Several times.
Yeah.
This is huge, man. Like you win right out the gate here. This is also a Wix Studio site that is very strong. I love how it goes from the whole thing is colorful, but it really pulls a user to drag their mouse over the desaturated image to see kind of like what's going on there, because it's the only unsaturated thing, and it comes to life. It's got tickets associated with it. I think it's a great way to save space and also just make the items in your hero section unique. Kole, you got?
I'm gonna be honest. When I landed on this, I did the double click and I was inspecting it to see how the hell he did the thing where you can slide back and forth. And then if you click on it, I think every single one, if I'm not mistaken, has its own kind of page to it. This is just phenomenal. Like I don't even know how long this took you to put together, but it must have been ages, because this is just amazing. And if we go back to the home page and you hover on the ticket, I just love that little animation. I don't know why. It's just my favorite.
This is awesome.
This is next level.
And Udit, I'm seeing you in the chat. I'm reading this. So Udit, for context, this was Udit is our second place winner. It was not on my screen. I think I messed up on the responsiveness. It's working fine on my MacBook Pro. The easiest way for responsiveness, sorry to go back to this, is try 100% VH with your section. Sorry, just giving some pro tips there. But which one? Let's just do another one here.
I think they're all pretty similar.
Yeah.
If not the same, but still.
Yeah, this card is great.
Yeah,
and I even think
like that.
I think this might be part of the there's a template too, or a templated section that allows you to make this effect, and
really?
Rysky really took it to the next level where the templated asset looks nothing like this, and they really made it their own.
Yeah, I gotta say the images, how they kind of come out of that frame that you have, that was like just a great touch that you added. I mean, you didn't have to do that, but it just adds like so much to it. Yeah, the fact that everything, it's coming out the top, it's beautiful.
This is like, so this is the winner right out of the gate. If you guys are able to give us a wow factor without even scrolling, that's huge.
That is.
And then the ability, like we're not even doing anything. We're not really clicking. It's how do you, first off, what is the concept? What is and these are holiday experiences in Wonderland. That's essentially what we're getting. There's about 5 experiences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and the interaction on each one, like, it goes from, oh, this might be boring, to just like, wow. I'm not sure if you guys have if you haven't hit the subscribe button and you're watching on YouTube, please do that. But then you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But when you hit subscribe, it does like this whole little hooray. It's like fireworks shooting everywhere. They make that interaction with that potential product I might buy awesome. And even back here, I really wonder what they use back here, because that's totally 3D. That's got to be.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this whole website is just beautifully put together. It's cohesive. Everything works well. The fonts, the colors, the text, the animations. Like this is why you're winning right now, Redsky.
Yeah. And Redsky, this is what's hard about choosing the top Wix Studio site in first place, because literally there's like a fraction or a hair of how people are winning. So the top Wix Studio winner today for our $1,500 grand prize is Rita. And so this won because let's just give you a scroll. I'm not even say the because. Maybe Kole would won too, but let's just do a quick scroll through this bit, because it's an advent calendar, but yeah. Rysky and Rita, you made our jobs hard.
Keep scrolling. It's, oh my god, like animations on every single one throughout to, I think maybe it goes to the 31st or the 25th. I forget. I think the 25th. But oh, just amazing. And we're gonna have to go back up to that header, Brandon, because it's crazy. I will say the font, it had me squinting a little bit. I didn't fully, it took me a second to really see what was written at the top, but it's a cool display font for sure.
And it's just, this one was really hard. A lot of people will probably say like, how does, because this is simply like, they're both really crazy in their own right. This is simple. It's an advent calendar. The concept was just so clear, so simple, and I don't know how to. Yeah, it didn't go too far. It's one thing, and each little day on the calendar was interactive, and that wins everything. And then also, like, if we could give two $1,500 prizes, yes, these both would be on the roster. I think
Trust me when I say, like, we're splitting hairs here. Like, it could have easily gone either way. Like, very honestly, like, I know the difference in prizes is massive, but the difference in quality is really very close. Like, always, we're going through these, and even the difference between third and first is like very small, right? So if it doesn't roll your way sometimes, guys, we're sorry. We do our best to kind of figure out, but it's so tough.
Yeah, it's a really, because honestly, these two are in the same caliber. It's just the fact that we almost had to we had to be really nitty gritty. There is very little technically incorrect with this one. It's responsive, it's beautiful, the typography is great. It solves one purpose, to be a calendar and an interactive one on the internet. So the concept, the design, the interactivity checks out. Where this one is, let's go back here. The design, the typography, how it works, like even having 3D, like both went above and beyond what was asked. And how would you guys put it? It's really like, they're both really flawless. And so we just decided to go with the more simple, straightforward concept, because we were asking for basically we had to go back to our concept where we were asking for a single page to almost a single section. So we went with the most simple one.
That is to say that Rezki still did a fantastic job and
banger job. Like, we can't take anything from you.
No,
we're almost more upset at ourselves that we don't have more categories and more cash to give. Like, it's really like that. So we just want to share with both you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for inspiring both us and the community, as more importantly, and showing us the capabilities of what can be done literally without code in Wix Studio by some amazing creatives. So again, just want to give some applause, love to all of our honorable mentions, our contestants, everybody who's been able to give us some time this month to produce some really cool stuff. So the Runway says that was a really tough one. Both were made beautifully. Runway says I have a lot of work to do. Well, we all have a lot of work to do. I think what we love about the challenge is that each and every challenge, we see improvement from everybody. When they first get in to each time that they do the challenge, you get to see them grow. You get to see them trying new things. Especially what we love to see is people who've come into our challenge using Figma and gotten really comfortable with Wix Studio to the point where they don't even have to be in Figma anymore to produce amazing, responsive things that they can actually develop and ship off to their clients, or for those who they work with internally at their companies. So again, if you guys are watching this for the first time, if you're watching this on YouTube, link in the description to join our community. Now for the next challenge, let's talk about that.
Yes.
And actually, before that, because I'm gonna forget, for those of you guys who won, we will be DMing you immediately after, or as soon as we can today, about getting you your prize money. So look out for that. We'll be DMing you on Discord. If we don't hear a response from you, we'll hit you up in the email. So don't worry. As for the next challenge, Kole, do you wanna do the honors?
Sure, I'd love to. So the next challenge, we're going to be posting about it in the new year. So we'll give you guys a little bit of a break. But the next challenge is going to be a coming soon page. So imagine that you've got just a brilliant website, but it's not ready yet. So you're going to add a coming soon page on there. You can have countdowns, timers, all sorts of crazy stuff. We loved everything that you guys did with this challenge and what you did with the 404 challenge 2 months ago. That it was so creative. So we're bringing this to you come January 1st or 2nd, and we cannot wait to see what you guys make with it.
Definitely. And one thing I want to go back into, because we do have a little bit of time here, slightly, but I didn't realize that Urska was in the chat.
Okay.
We have your bit here on the screen. I would love to actually jump into it. So let's because we want to give those of you who spend time building these things, we want to give you guys some showtime and actually be in our, let's see, in the stuff that we showcase, because we appreciate your time. I just didn't put the 2 and 2 together. So let us share screen here, and after that, then we will close out. But I want to respect you for the time that you put.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Your work together. So Urska in the chat, even though you say, I guess I'll be broke this Christmas. Good job, everyone. First of all, good job to you. This is, well, hopefully we'll fix the broke thing, but that's not something to laugh at. But I'm really appreciative that, first off, you joined the challenge. You're here watching us live, and we want to give you a little bit of a showcase. So Christmas, and this is totally in a different language, but we got it. But I love the fading out here. And again, this is Wix. We want you guys to try out Wix Studio. Wix is, you guys can build whatever you want, but if you guys are really gunning for the top Wix Studio prize, you want to use Wix Studio. Links are down for that in the description, versus Wix, because Wix is not responsive. You don't get that cool interactivity that you've seen on the first, second, and third place winners. But I gotta, guys, I know we picked the penguin earlier in one of the other challenges, but I love this sort of Christmas letter, our annual Christmas event in the biggest nativity exhibition in Slovenia. Oh, so nice.
Slovenia.
We got some Slovenia peeps up in here. Get ready to immerse yourself in the enchanting magic of the season as our town transforms into a dazzling festival wonderland filled with stunning lights. This is the program. We get a little bit of culinary experience. I cannot wait to eat today, to be honest. Christmas spirit and holiday market. Kole got to eat his toast and I did not.
It's been a busy day for Brandon.
But I love this. I love how you're using kind of like this little cutout here.
Yeah, that's neat. Oh, the dancing gingerbread. I love that.
Check last year's. We got a slider going on. So great assets, my friend. 10 years of Christmas. How do you pronounce this? Vajoink?
I doubt it.
Vajoink? Don't make fun of me, guys. Listen, I'm just American.
I bet you the J is silent.
And Maeve, hold on. We have Maeve in the chat too. Let's get in here.
Oh yeah, we should. Let me see if I
We
can.
got to showcase Maeve.
Here we go. I got it.
Yeah, I got.
Okay, right. You got it.
Yep. You did, Ursak, you did an awesome job. I didn't even know all this was possible in Wix, to be honest. We usually try to push everybody to Wix Studio, but you still made some amazing things happen in the Wix platform. And that's why we kind of have this open, where we allow you guys to submit whatever, because we're still learning what is possible in these other platforms, even though we prefer Wix Studio because it has AI, it's responsive, designer specific people can build whatever it is that they desire without code. All right, Maeve, let's see what you got in here. Let's get in. And Maeve, let us know, what was your favorite bit? Maeve, I love you snuck in the new form logo in here as well. I love it. I love it. Let's recall it. What was your favorite bit of making this design? Let us know in the chat. So landing page for 2024 submission. I can see that you're getting a lot more comfortable with the Wix Studio platform. So we got an about us. We got a following menu bar, or a sticky menu bar. I see that you added some of that, what's we call it? That float that we talked about last week. Got a Merry Christmas, everybody. A contact section. And a free make. Convert without, I guess this is just a placeholder image. But Maeve, I have to say, I'm glad that you are getting more comfortable with Wix Studio. And again, thank you for giving us the time of day today so that we can showcase your awesome bit. Maeve says, what did I enjoy? All of it. Awesome.
We love to hear it, Maeve.
Yeah, Maeve, keep at it. I love to see that you're getting more comfortable in the platform. We've talked about some of the things last week that you were struggling with that I see that you've put in here this week, or for this challenge. So beautiful work.
Yeah. And I just want to say, like, everyone that submitted, thank you. You guys did a fantastic job. We always appreciate looking through all of them. And yeah, thank you for all the time that you put in. We really appreciate it. And we can't wait to see what you make next.
For sure. Awesome, guys. So again, we will let you guys know when the challenge starts for next year, for January, but you are the only ones, or at least on YouTube, you guys are the only 24 people. I think there's probably a good bit of you guys watching on Instagram on Daily Web Designs and UI UX Daily Tips. But you guys are the first to know what the challenge will be for January. So again, to let you guys know, if you guys want to get feedback on your work, if you guys are watching this in the back end, or at a later date, or if you guys just forgot and or came late, in our Discord, we have a feedback section. If you look at the left-hand column, I might just, I can't pull it up right now. If you guys look at all of our channels in Discord, we have a feedback section. If you put your work in the feedback section and ask specifically what type of feedback you want, our guy Vivek, our awesome team member Vivek, will help you out understand what you can advance with your submission, what you can do better, things like that. And I believe, what else? I think that's the only thing. Other than that, if you guys are looking to get your work showcased, we have an awesome page on our site, which is newform.community/showcase. If you guys are on Instagram and you want to, this is only for the Instagram peeps for now, at least for this chat automation that I'm about to say. If you guys want to reply to this live stream with showcase, we'll send you an automatic DM on instructions on how you can get promoted on our page. And to give you guys a little bit of a lowdown on what is going on here, on our showcase page, we have a ton of amazing designers showcased. And let's go ahead and, the page is acting up for us today. We were on here just a moments ago and it was totally fine.
That shouldn't be happening.
Oh, here we go. Woo! All right. We have a ton of designers with their work showcased on our site. And what we're doing now is every week on our Instagram, Daily Web Designs, which has over 600,000 creatives and top brands, just looking at what it is that we're posting from designs, etc. And we are sharing the top posts shared with us here on our Instagram account. So if we just want to very quickly look at Instagram, we this last Friday promoted Olia here, and also Hardico I think is in the chat. We're trying to give you guys additional publicity for the amazing work that you have done and or are doing through our challenges, through our Figma to Wix Studio content. If at all you have any work you want to share with our community, simply go to newform.community/showcase or click showcase in the menu here. It will take you to this page, and at the bottom you just put in your information, the link to your Instagram, the link to the project you want to share with us, and upload a file for the thumbnail of the project that you're uploading. And each week you have a chance to get promoted on our Instagram. So That is it for announcements. Let me switch back to both me and Kole. All right, Kole, do you have anything else to finish us up?
Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for participating. We love doing these. We love seeing all the work. And we cannot wait to see what you're going to make in the new year. So happy holidays, and we'll catch you, I guess, next year in 2025.
All right, catch you guys. And I'm just reading the chat here. Udit was waiting for Hardik's submission. I love you guys. And also, last thing, Brian is our awesome editor. For those of you guys who are submitting your work to our showcase page, we are trying to create awesome reels, videos, carousels, content to be shared on Instagram with your work. But that's it. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your week. Happy holidays, and we will see you in the new year. Take it easy.
See ya.
Bye.